I'm live. I'm live. Hi, guys. I'll just wait a few minutes and let people show up. But I just got an alert on my phone saying that there's a storm and there could be zero visibility. So then that makes me think it's not a storm. It's going to be a haboob. For those of you who are not desert people, that is a sandstorm or a dust storm. And they're pretty cool too. But rain would be really nice. I saw lightning on my way driving home today, so fingers crossed, fingers crossed. So, yep. Hopefully we have some friends coming to visit today. Hang out while I'm baking. It's shake and bake, and I helped. All right. Let's just get that on there for later. Well, it's already kind of late, so I should probably just get started. So I'll do that. So today I am making pumpkin snickerdoodles, and they are one of my favorite fall recipes. And since we are done with the summer holiday, we are going straight on to fall. And we're just like I said, sending those vibes this way. So first we do a cup and a half of flour. I am being risky and not wearing an apron. I already had to wash this dress today because I spilt on it, and so here's hoping we don't do it again. So a cup and a half of flour, and then we get to get fancy with the spices. So I like to make my own homemade pumpkin pie spice, and you're going to use 1 teaspoon of pumpkin pie spice. I like to do a lot of my own spice mixes because 1, it's more affordable that way, and then 2, I can add more or less of the spices that me or my family likes more than others. So it's like my own special blend. So there we go. My teaspoon of pumpkin pie spice. Now this recipe calls for just 1/2 a teaspoon of cinnamon, but we love cinnamon up in here, so we're gonna add a whole teaspoon. So that's my plan, and I'm sticking to it. Oh, wrong lid. That happens. And we do, I want to say it's a whole teaspoon of cream of tartar. Tartar, I don't know, however you say it. I ever only use this when I'm making snickerdoodles. I don't know what else it's good for. So if anyone knows something you use cream of tartar for other than snickerdoodles, speak up. Share your wisdom. Hey! Oh, thank you. It's one of my favorite new summer dresses. It's very flowy. I don't know if you can, it's long. Oh well. But yeah, I love it. And then we do 1/2 a teaspoon of baking soda. I don't want to get cinnamon in my baking soda, so I'll use the actual 1/2 teaspoon. How's your evening going? Having a good time? It's kind of sad when it's the end of the weekend and you're like, oh man, Monday's just around the corner. And then you add just a little bit of salt. I just kind of measure with my heart. And I think that was all. Yep. And then you just kind of mix it all up really well. And then we'll set this bowl of our dry stuff to the side. I like using a whisk because then it kind of like sifts the flour as you go, and it makes it nice and lighter for when you're incorporating it into the dough. Makes for a chewier, softer bite, which I enjoy. Okay, so next we have 1 stick of butter, so 1/2 a cup of butter in the bowl. And to that, we're going to add I want to say it's 1 cup of sugar. Let me just double check. Half a cup. Half a cup of this kind of sugar. So we'll just pour in half a cup. Maybe a little more because I got a sweet tooth up in here. So we cream that. And then of course we add our brown sugar. And it's 1/4 cup of compressed brown sugar. So there we go. Probably a little more. Again, it's fine. Not that serious. So then we just cream that up really good. Clean off the counter. All right. And once that gets nice and fluffy, just want to see what it looks like. Oh, that's right. I love it. Nothing better than sugar and fat. So good. So good. Ooh, what are you having for dessert? We'll let it beat for about a minute, 2 minutes, so it's nice and fluffy. I like to scrape down the edge at least once. Ooh. Get most of it off my spatula. There we go. Okay, and then we're going to add 1 egg yolk, room temperature. Let's see if I can do this. Some days I'm better at it than others. You're fine, puppy friend. Here we go. Then we incorporate that. Kind of a weird sound my mixer's making. And then we add a teaspoon of vanilla. There we go, just a splash. And mix all that up. And then the special ingredient, the pumpkin. Yay! Star of the show. And we do like a heaping 1/4 cup of it. And we just stick it in there. If you want more, you can add more, but I usually stick to about 1/4 cup. I don't know if you can see it. I always think it looks like puke, like with the pumpkin all mixed in. Let me show you. I'm like, that doesn't look great. That looks gross, but it tastes really good, and I am making a mess down there. It starts looking a lot better when you add the flour. So without further ado, we'll do that. Although I am going to change out the whisk to my paddle. Paddles. And we add the flour. It's already looking 10 times better. Mix that until it just combines. Okay. And the dough looks like that. Ta-da. I'm gonna do a flavor test, see if I need to add more spices or not. Yep, that's gonna be good. So there's the dough. And because it's kind of I want to say wet dough, but like a soft dough, you put it in the fridge to chill for about a half an hour. But because this is a smaller recipe, I made one ahead of time so we don't have to wait 30 minutes. I already have a thing already chilled and ready to go, so we can start popping things in the oven real soon. Who licks the spoon? I always lick the spoon. That was really good. Okay. So I'm just going to ball all this dough into the middle, scraping down the sides, getting all the residual flour from the sides incorporated to the dough. It tastes so good for reals. Creamy and delicious and satisfying. Just a little spicy. Don't want to waste any of it. Okay. So now we'll cover this and put it in the fridge. Oh, thank you. It's my new one. I just bought this dress about a month ago. I've only worn it maybe twice out now. And I was like, it's a hot day. I'm going to wear it. So in the fridge it goes. And out of the fridge comes the dough from earlier. Yay! Let me get my cookie sheets all prepared. We'll use the newer mats first. Upside down. I don't think it matters if they're upside down or not. I think they can cook fine on either side. But I think this recipe does about 2 dozen cookies. So this should be good. I'll put these over here. Yeah, you do. I don't know. I have a hard time wearing shoes. Like I don't like wearing shoes in the house or in general, and then like socks in the house with like tile floors, I would slip, and so I just go barefoot for safety reasons. Oh, I almost forgot the most important part. So since they are snickerdoodles, we're doing a cinnamon sugar mix. So let's get some cinnamon and sugar mixed. Yeah, I grew up in a house where shoes were not allowed inside either. So it's just kind of always been what I'm used to. So I kind of do a 4-to-1 ratio of sugar to cinnamon. So I did 4 tablespoons of sugar and 1 tablespoon of cinnamon. But you can do your mix however you want. I'm not here to judge. If you want it all sugar and just a pinch of cinnamon, more power to you. That's true. But in Oregon, you got all the mud and the leaves and all of that stuff. So there we go. Look at that pretty color. It's like a summer tan. Okay. Then we get our handy dandy scoop. And we skip. Oh, you know what? We need to preheat the oven. 350. That would have been embarrassing. We would have had to wait. So I do like 2 or 3 balls at a time. Get them really coated. Shake it really good. Look how pretty those are. It's going to be very cinnamony. Cinnamony. Can you see it? Nice. 1, 2, 3. And we just rinse and repeat. Three. Yeah, it is an odd number. You're very observant, sir. I don't know what a Timbit is. I am making pumpkin snickerdoodles. But if you call snickerdoodle someplace else or something else in Canada, I can't imagine that they would have it. I don't know. Lots of things have different names in different countries. So even in different states, things are called different, like Buckeyes or peanut butter chocolate cookies. I don't know. But deep frying these might be amazing. That might be something that we definitely should try in the future. You know, when we're at our bulk phasing in the diet. Oh, can't wait for, well, we won't. I'm happy. Okay, here we go. Make sure everything is very well coated. Oh, thank you for the follow, Frozen Mystic. Appreciate it. We're on our way. Okay, 1. 2. I don't really care if they're not perfectly round. Ooh, Dunkin' Donut munchkins are really good. I haven't had a Dunkin' Donuts in so long. Oh my goodness, I can't even remember the last time I've had Dunkin' Donuts. But we don't eat out very much, which is sad. But we save eating out for like special occasions like holidays, birthdays, and that's about it. Or when I'm having a bad day, sometimes we'll commiserate with food. I love making elephant ears. Have you guys ever had elephant ears? Or I guess I'm wondering what else they're called. There's elephant ears or Navajo fry bread, and you put like honey and cinnamon and sugar or powdered sugar, and those are so good. Those are Sean makes pretty good homemade donuts. We use my pizza dough recipe, and he deep fries them, and then we do some like with cinnamon sugar. We really like cinnamon sugar up in here, so here we go. Elephant meat, Krispy Kreme. Ooh, Krispy Kremes are delicious. We love we have a Krispy Kreme pretty nearby, and that's dangerous. We have a lot of donut shops pretty close to us, which is a blessing and a curse. But I'm kind of a donut snob. Me and Sean both are, so yeah. I don't know. I've been I've been thinner. I'm kind of I'm kind of at my chunky monkey phase right now because of because I've been eating my feelings. If I'm gonna be serious, but but yeah, no. So hopefully, I've been trying really hard to watch myself and going, like I said, trying to take care of myself and going to the gym and all that. So it's nice to catch it before it gets too overwhelming. Okay. Oh, it beeped. I could have. Oh, I'm gonna go put this in the oven. So here we go, and we leave them in for 10 to 13 minutes. So I'm gonna start with 10, check it, and then decide if it needs more. But I kind of like mine underbaked because reasons. Okay, back to the balls. Go. Oh, are we gonna be one ball short? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what I can do. If I can scrape enough in here. It'll just be a small one. Oh, look at that. It's gonna it's gonna be about the same size as the others. Happy day. Oh, about astrology, but I do know that you and I. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, what am I making? Oh, I'm making pumpkin snickerdoodles because um, I want it to be fall. I'm ready for fall. So we're bringing in some fall vibes here. All right. There we go. Oh, now we have time to just chat for a little while. We'll wait for the cookies to come out the oven. That's fun. It's always been one of my favorite parts of baking is the conversation and the people you bake for and with. I feel like food is my love language in so many ways. In Canada, you call them sugar cookies? Then what do you call sugar cookies? I don't know. I guess sugar cookies are like what we do at Christmas time, where you have like the cookie cutters and the frosting or the icing and all of the sprinkles and stuff. Sweeties? Oh, that's cute. I like sweeties. Those are cute. Maybe I'll start calling them sweeties. And people will start thinking I'm Canadian. Eh, right? Can't wait to see them come out of the oven. I know, right? Can't wait either. It'll be yummy. So, got no idea what is. I'm oddly okay. So, um, they're like a vanilla base kind of cookie, and then you roll them in cinnamon and sugar, and you put them in the oven, and they come out all crinkly and cute. Well, they should. We'll see. Sometimes they get a little cakey, depending on how much flour I put in there, but they're still delicious. So I'm not complaining. How's it going in Australia? It's winter time for you there, right? My Sunday's been good. It's been pretty low key. Um, watched the Super Mario movie. So the other day we watched the 1990 Super Mario live action Super Mario with the guy from Roger Rabbit, and I must have wiped that from my memory because I don't remember a thing from it, but I was just laughing the whole time. I'm like, what am I watching? It was crazy. And then so today we watched the Super Mario 2 um cartoon one that they just did. And that was cute, kind of weird too. We were like, huh, but enjoyable. I enjoy Koopa and the sun. It was kind of funny. That whole dynamic was enjoyable. What else? Right? Yeah, it just seemed really like ADHD. I don't know how else to put it. All over the place. There you go. Oh, I'm getting hot, guys. It was definitely a movie before its time. Agreed. I totally agree. But it was fun. I liked the whole Daisy and Luigi thing, and the Daisy from it was the girl who played in the movie Wild Hearts Can't Be Broken, and that was like one of my childhood favorite movies to watch. So it was fun seeing her in that, in a movie that, like I said, I had never seen her in, but so that was fun. It took me a second to make the connection. I'm like, wait a second. I know those lips. Right? Right? He did a good job though. I bought him as Mario. I liked the older brother, younger brother dynamic with Luigi and him in that one, and I thought it was, I don't know, I just thought it was funny. And the Koopa's dinosaur head shrinking thing is a little weird, but you know, it's very in its time. He had a broken hand in that movie? I didn't know that. That would hurt. I've broken my fingers so many times. So I can't imagine like breaking like these bones in your hand. That would be devastating. The elevator scene, right when they're all dancing. That made me laugh. He's wearing a cast, same color as his shirt. Okay. No, I didn't catch that. I might have to go back and rewatch that part. See if we can catch it. I think that's hard if you were an actor and you get hurt and you're still expected to perform like nothing's happened. But I guess you get paid well to do that, so I guess that's what you do. Two and a half more minutes, guys, and then these guys can go in. That will be good. Oh, my puppy came to visit. He knows the word cookie. It's one of his favorite words. Sometimes I make him his own special cookies, and sometimes he just gets the parts without chocolate from our cookies. They didn't have any stunt doubles, huh? They did all their own things. So many injuries. Yeah. I don't know if I'd be a good stunt double or stunt. Have you? I always like watched Fear Factor, and when they did like the stunt scenes, I always thought that looked so exciting and fun. But then I'm like thinking to myself in real life, like I broke my foot off of one step, so I'm like I would probably die. So I just have to decide. Oh, green is my favorite color too. Well, one of my favorite colors. I have 4 favorite colors and I can't decide which one is my favorite. So I just say my favorite colors is blue, green, white, and yellow. So green. You did pro wrestling? I bet it's really tiring and like hard on the body. There is 54 seconds left on the timer. So that's going to be exciting. I should probably get the hot pan or hot pads ready. Okay, you might want to move because it's going to be hot. You might want to move out the way, friend. So I'm going to open up the oven. He's like, I don't know what you're talking about. Huh. Yeah. So 20 seconds. Did you guys ever play the pot holder game? When you guys like, I don't know. It's a funny game. Only, yeah. Unless you know how that game goes, you can only play it with someone who hasn't ever played it before. Ooh, those look good. I'm gonna put them down, let them rest. I'll put these ones in for 10. Timer. So they come out a little rounded, but then as they cool, they kind of flatten, and they're delicious. Like just a nice little hint of fall with the pumpkin and the spices. So I'm going to let those do that, and then I'll take them off the sheet in about 5 minutes. So, oh, that's probably a good plan. They'll probably cool off faster, not on top of the hot oven. And then you guys can see it. The magic as it happens. Yum. Try not to burn myself. What do you call granola bars in Canada? Is it not granola bars? Are they like, I don't know, gaggies? I don't I don't know. I know that that's what they call no bakes, like the oatmeal chocolate peanut butter things. Flapjacks? Nuh-uh. Flapjacks are pancakes. How why would a granola bar be called a flapjack? I'm so confused. Are pancakes or flapjacks are the two names I know for pancakes. Them not cake? Not cakes? Okay. Do you call the crepes crepes? Or do they have a different name too? Pancakes, hotcakes? I've heard of hotcakes before, but I thought those are more like muffins. Oh, I don't know. Like a crepes are crepes. Good. Good. Well, Canada and like French and crepes are French, right? So that makes sense in my head anyways. Good evening. Thanks for joining the stream. We're just waiting for the cookies to cool and the other ones to come out of the oven. And then we'll do a test taste, and I'm really excited. And I'll break them up and show them to you. The insides should be really good. So, yeah. So, what were we talking about? Mario Brothers and different names for different foods from all over the world. I want to try making a crepe cake. Have you seen those where it's like a whole like birthday cake and got like a stack of crepes that have been like layered? I think that would be good. I think that'd be really good. That might be my birthday breakfast. Oh, right? I love that. I love layered things. Except I don't like um, layered jello, like when they have all the weird stuff in it. I'm not a fan of that. But I'm not a fan of jello just in general, except for on fruit pizza. That's really good. But I'm not like a fan of like the cottage cheese and grapes and whipped cream and jello and like I don't like that. Right? But like that's like the one thing that I like to eat with jello is the fruit pizza. But yeah, I don't know. I'm weird. So yeah, it's almost been 5 minutes, and then we can transfer these onto a cooling sheet. We probably do that now. I'm a cheater and I use a cheese slicer to scoop my cookies. They look so good. I think maybe if I did a better job of measuring out like and weighing my flour, they would come out flatter. But I don't got time for that. I mean, I do. I just don't make time for that. Yay. Now we'll put this over here. Hi, friend. And 4 more minutes left on the next batch, and I'm so excited. Nervous energy. Not nervous, just bored energy. Move. I don't know. Should we try one now? I mean, I think they're probably cool enough. Like, which one do I want? This one looks good. Look at that. Can you see? I don't know, like, how do the influencers do it so you can see like the texture and the color good? So good. So let's do the break. Ooh. It's pretty cakey today. Interesting. Like I said, I don't think I measured the flour as accurately as I should have, but I'm sure it's still going to be delicious. Oh, guys, it's so good. There's just something really comforting about like pumpkin and cinnamon. Like that spice is just really, it makes my heart happy. So good. I wish you guys could have a bite. 2 more minutes. Those are good even without milk. Yay. So you can taste the cinnamon. So good. I'd put a lot of cinnamon in there. I love cinnamon. Hi, friend. I'll pick them up and you guys can see them. Come here. Come here. Let's go say hi to everyone. You want to say hi? He's like, no, I want to eat the cookies. This is Togo Schmertz. He's my best little buddy. He's my shadow and my baby. And it's the best little boy ever. You want a cookie? Do you want a cookie? Yeah. We'll give him a little bit. There's nothing too bad in there. Good. Here's my little Ewok Wookie thing. When he was a puppy, we weren't sure if he looked more like Chewbacca or a Tribble or an Ewok. And like he kind of morphed into all 3 of those things. Oh, thank you. Thank you for watching and following along. I'm just going to eat this because it's good. I want to. I haven't done the Ewok yet. We've done like a hot dog and we've done a little bat. I want to get him one of those little spider costumes. I think those are hilarious. We've gotten him a lion costume. Yeah, I always thought he looked like an Ewok too, like little Wicket. I threw Wicket in as a name for him, but I was vetoed. Cookie time. Ooh. Ah. All right. Batch 2. Look how golden and delicious they look. I wish that the lighting was better in here so you could actually see how pretty they look. More yellow on the camera to me than they do in real life, but they're delicious. Do any of you guys have pets? Fur babies or reptiles? I almost choked. That would have been sad and embarrassing. Oh, camera up. Open up. Have both ways. I'm so sorry again. Do you think you'll get another pet anytime soon? Or you need to let your heart heal a little bit first? I know you have some other big life things coming up, so maybe after that. Now we have to wait 5 minutes. I hate waiting. I'm not a patient person when it comes to certain things. Till you're 60. That's a very specific age. Ooh, yeah, like a swirl of like cream cheese frosting would be really good on that. Or even just like an you could do like an almond glaze, like what you would do on top of like a hot cross bun or something like that. That'd be really good. Especially when they turn out more cakey like this. I also think the humidity has something to do with it because it's super humid right here right now. Ooh, Nutella spread. You know what? I've never had a Nutella pumpkin mix. I'm wondering how I would feel about that. I'm like touching my face. It's fine. It's fine. But yeah, no, I've seen where people take the cookies and then they put like a scoop of ice cream in and make like an ice cream sandwich with these, and that sounds amazing. I even have some vanilla ice cream in my freezer. We might dare we? Dare we give that a try? Should we do it? I think we should give that a try. Vanilla bean. Ooh, you can see the like cold coming off of it. I should probably let it thaw a little bit. It's pretty hard. We keep our freezer really cold. So I'm excited to try that. I'm excited to try that with you guys. Okay, 2 more minutes and then we can transfer these. It's gonna be I feel like it's gonna be really good. Hello, how are you tonight? We just got out our cookies out of the oven, our pumpkin snickerdoodles to welcome in, well, not welcome in, but like hurry fall along. I was thinking about doing like Christmas in July and doing like Christmas cookies or like my tea ring or something like that for a Christmas in July stream. And I might still do that. We still have a few weeks left of this month, so yeah, they are really good. They turned a little bit more cakey than chewy today, but I that's my fault. I added too much flour. But but they're still delicious. I can I can promise you that. So, and now we're going to try taking them and adding ice cream to the middle and making an ice cream sandwich. Because if you're going to do dessert, do dessert. Does it show up better when I do it on here? Can you see the color better? That ring light just destroys the color. It just makes it look yellow. Makes me sad. I'll take pictures. And you can see how it really looks. Right? Me too. I'm really excited. I'm just waiting for my ice cream to soften a little bit because we keep our freezer really, really cold. So it takes a little while. Otherwise, I'm like scraping the ice cream like, like shave ice or something. So let's try and find what cookies. Oh, don't touch that. That's still hot. What cookies would make the best sandwich cookies? I think they're the same size. I think these two fit pretty good together. Yeah, we'll use these two. Let's see if the ice cream's soft. Nope, not soft enough yet. Oh, this is taking everything in me not to just throw that ice cream in the microwave for a second. But we're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. What? My cookies? Everything's covered, but yeah. I'm always shocked to like what other girls can get away with on social media and these types of platforms that I just can't. And I'm like, we were wearing the same outfit, I would get flagged and they don't. And it's just not fair. It's a double standard. But we do try to follow the rules here the best we can. Probably hasn't even been a minute since I last checked. It's still not soft enough. Stick out, right? Right? I know. I keep thinking like I wonder I keep thinking like, okay, maybe when I'm more established, then I can start pushing the envelope a little bit more, but maybe I don't know. We'll see what we can get away with. Mm. Let's get to 100 viewers. That would be amazing. I don't know. I think the most viewers I've ever had at one time is like maybe I don't even know if it's at one time, just in like one stream, like at least like I think the highest I've had is it like 60 people? I don't know. I don't know. I try not to like obsess over the numbers because that just takes all the fun out of it. So we do what we can. But oh guys, that's funny. It was like it's softer now. Okay. Let's get a good scoop. I want to kind of make it the same size as the cookie. Look at that. You know what? I have magic shell, and then we could add like some chocolate on top of that too, but I'm not going to. We're just gonna try it like this. I'm like getting ahead of myself. How am I supposed to fit that in my mouth? I guess we just lick around until it squishes a little bit. I don't know. So good. I love vanilla bean ice cream. I mean, I like French vanilla too, but there's just something about vanilla bean ice cream that's so pure. Mm. Put it back in the freezer. Woo! Look at that. Mmm, that's really good. Mmm. Okay, I'm gonna take a bite. Hopefully, I don't freeze my teeth. Mmm. Oh, you guys, that's heaven. That is heaven in my mouth. Now I don't think I can eat these plain ever again. We're always gonna have to have ice cream in them. Well, ice cream is my favorite dessert in the whole wide world, so add cookies to it, and you're like chef's kiss. Mmm. Wow, it's so good. I'm glad you talked me into it too. Ooh, ooh, ice cream cakes. I've only had ice cream cake maybe like twice in my life, but I always enjoyed it. Although with ice cream cake, the cake is kind of frozen while you're, and so it's not as soft and cakey as I like my birthday cakes to be, right? At least the ice cream cakes I've had actual birthday cake with like the ice cream rolled into it. I don't know. Maybe they're different in other places. Oh, thank you. Now this is food for the gods. This is freaking fantastic. Best idea ever. Mm. So what are y'all plans for the rest of the night? You guys gonna do anything fun or just kind of hit the hay? I'm gonna enjoy this. Mm. Ooh, I wish I had someone here to share it with. Hi, thanks for joining. We just got done. Well, let me finish chewing. We just got done making pumpkin snickerdoodles, and then we decided we needed to make pumpkin snickerdoodle ice cream sandwiches, and I have decided that that is a very good choice. That is a very good choice. Hi. So, if you guys want to try making them and enjoying them at home, let me know. Send pics. Pictures or it didn't happen, right? Mm, that's okay. It'll be rewatchable. But yeah, it was super yummy. We did a good job, guys. High five. Messy. Would you guys be interested in watching like a cooking stream, not just a baking one? I'm wondering. Maybe we can make hamburgers or ninja meatloaf or my enchiladas. I need to have a guest come and help me learn how to make tamales. That's been on my bucket list for forever. And I hear you have to make tamales with friends because otherwise it's just way too much work. Have you guys ever made tamales? Now I have to clean later. That's not my favorite. That's the downside to cooking and baking is then you have to clean up after yourself. So they are delicious. And tamales are delicious. I like food a lot. What are you guys' favorite foods? Like, what are your favorite things to make? The first dish I learned how to make was spaghetti and meatballs. Mukbang stream. Oh, I would gain so much weight if I did that. That would be a problem. And I would enjoy that way too much. Yeah. But you're not the first one to suggest it. Fried rice. My mom made fried rice a lot. So I don't know if I told you guys. So she was um, born in Brazil, but she's actually Dutch Indonesian. So growing up, like we had quite the infusion of cooking in our house. So we had like Brazilian flair, Indonesian flair, the like European Dutch stuff, and like spices and combinations and stuff like that. So then when I married Sean and like I brought him to my parents' house for cooking, he's like, oh, he wasn't used to the spices and the different textures and things like that. And it just made me laugh because he's a total meat and potatoes, like only seasoned with salt and pepper kind of guy. So that was a shock. And then I've had to kind of like relearn how to cook to um, you know, accommodate his taste buds. And that's fine. It's fine. But I do love making some of my family's dishes because it's really good. My opa, he made the best bami and um, Indonesian like dishes, and he could take spice like you couldn't believe, like, and he would be so proud. Like if you could eat like a pepper, he'd give you $1 because he'd be like, all right, and then he'd like for the hotter the pepper, he'd give you more money, and it was it was fun between the cousins, be like, who can get the most money from Opa for eating the hottest chilies or whatever, and it was fun. He was a fun grandpa. That was really sad when he passed away. I do have exciting taste buds. Yeah, like although I don't know which names for the dishes are from what country. I don't know if they're Indonesian or if they're Brazilian or whatever. And there's like I said, there's a lot of fusion of all the different things because that's how my opa cooked and that's how my mom learned to cook. Although I wasn't really allowed in the kitchen when mom was cooking. Um, so, you know, I I don't know. I was kind of taught more by my grandma, and she's Welsh and English. So she's more like the baker. That's where I got my learned how to like do my baking and all of that. It's from my grandma. And then cooking has just kind of been like me picking up recipes and like watching from a distance. And my mom's like one of those people who like never measure anything anyways, because that's my old because she's just like a little bit of this and a little bit of that and a couple sprinkles of this. And it drives my sister-in-laws crazy because they're like, we want your mom, we want your recipe, we want your recipes for all these things. And she's like, this is this and that is that. And they're like, no, no. And like we all try to make it and it always tastes different every single time because we just can't nail down what her dash is or a couple sprinkles of this is. I can't give away family recipes. I don't know what my favorite family recipe is. The ones that were always my favorite were the ones that I worked really hard on learning and perfecting. So like the tea ring from Sean's grandma. Um, I made that a real big priority to learn how to make make that because it's her, the Swedish tradition for Christmas and holidays, and it's just freaking amazing and delicious. And for um, poffertjes, which is the Dutch little baby pancakes, those are really fun to make. And trying to think what else. Like we make all kinds of pancakes here. We make the German pancakes and the crepes and the puffertjes, and we love breakfasts here. We love like waffles. We make homemade waffles, that type of thing. Sean's really good with the eggs. He makes better eggs than I do. Um, but oh my goodness, I'm trying to think what other recipes. Um, so my mom makes this recipe called Ats in the Oven. I know I'm not saying that right, but it's like a an Indonesian type version of a shepherd's pie, I guess. So it's got lots of different weird spices in it with like the meat and vegetables with like the mashed potatoes on top, and then you add like mustard and mayo to the top of it. And like I know it sounds disgusting, but it works. It works really good. And it's like one of my favorite dishes to make. And then um, oh, I can't think of the name of it. It's a soup. It's a stew. It's oh my gosh, the name just completely escapes me right now. Goulash. I love making goulash. That's really yummy. My I don't know what that is. What's in that? Pass. I don't want to butcher trying to even pronounce that. Oh, the dish I said. Okay. Okay, so then yeah, we my mom always called it adab in the adab in the oven. Adab in the oven. I don't know. I don't know if I'm saying that right. I should probably nail that down. But I don't know. My mom, when I say it, my mom understands what I'm saying. So the Indonesian shepherd pie, yeah, it's really good. And then yeah, no, I love cooking. I love the connection to family and people and heritage. I think it's just a beautiful art form, and I love sharing it with the people I love. So, anyways, well, I think I'm going to call it a night. So, thank you guys all for joining. And okay, I'm going to try saying that in real life. Pass, passier to, how do you say that? Did I say? I bet I totally butchered it. But yeah, thank you guys all for joining me, and it was fun, and I love you all, and I hope you guys have a great evening and a happy week ahead.